What's going on, everyone? It's time for another comedy film review. Today we're going to talk about Beerfest. It was released August 25th, 2006, and was directed by Jay Chandrasekhar, who did Super Troopers and Super Troopers 2, Club Dread, the Slam and Salmon, and the Dukes of Hazzard remake. This had a budget of $17.5 million, and it wasn't really a huge success when it came out, but yeah. So the stars of this is from the Lizard or whatever, the people who did Super Troopers and stuff. It's all the same cast and stuff. They did this. So they go to Oktoberfest and they learn of this big beer drinking competition, and then they try and fail. So they vow to come back in a year and take it on. So they come back to the US, and then they start working on the beer drinking and maximizing their efforts with a lot of comedic intent. And then they go back and they take on Germany in the beer drinking competition, which is like an underground beer drinking Olympics type of deal. And yeah, it's just really quirky and cheesy. I enjoyed this film. I thought it was pretty amusing and stuff. Yeah, it had a unique premise that you don't really see in film and comedies anymore, and it does have a lot of some pretty good drinking humor and stuff mixed in with it that complemented it really well. And it was shot nicely. The acting was really good, and overall, I thought it was an amusing film. Um, for the most part, yeah, some of the humor was a little bit childish, and yeah, they threw in fart jokes here and there and things like that. You could tell they were running out of ideas, so they resort to the dirty potty humor, which is usually a good sign that it might not end too well and stuff. But overall, I thought it worked for the most part. It was an amusing comedy. There's not much to this comedy. It's just like if you like drinking beer, you'll probably like watching this. And overall, it was just an amusing, fun ride. And yeah, just like Super Troopers or Club Dread, it's not as good as those ones, but it's still an amusing comedy. It was better than I was expecting it to be. And yeah, I don't have much else to say about it. It's just a pretty standard comedy. Well, but that has to do with alcohol. They need to make more comedies that have to do with alcohol, I think. But yeah, and yeah, it's just definitely one of those hidden weird films that was amusing. So yeah, check it out if you haven't seen it. It is on Netflix right now, so you can check it out there. Also, make sure you check out. I'll also link the trailer down below so you can check that out, but also link down below is my Instagram as well as clips of films and review in the future on my story. I share the film telling hashtag and some genre film and hashtags so you're aware of it. Also, my Letterbox down below, Derek P Reviews, to post my first star rating right after watching the films. And my Twitter's down below, reviews_Derek. So follow me on those platforms, stay in loop with this channel. Like this video, share it so more people aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below. If you have any films or film franchises in any genre and on any streaming service I want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. Make sure you ring that bell because, well, we're going to do a thriller called The Sleeping Room in the next review. It's a British thriller, so be checking out that in the next one. But yeah, but in the meantime, keep drinking all the beers and guzzling them down, and I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.